Janet, what are you doing up?
I don't want to wake you, honey. I was just feeling hungry.
Careful. He's kicking.
He's been so active tonight.
Maybe he wants to come out and play. What is it? Is he coming?
I don't know. I feel really funny. God, something's wrong.
I'll call the hospital.
Oh, God. Help me.
Yes, my wife is having contractions. Robinson, Janet. No, that's R-O-B-I. Janet? Mr. and Mrs. Marshall, we have an appointment.
Okay, you need to fill this out, and the doctor will be with you in a few minutes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
How many years have we been trying? 4, 4.5?
And it's more like 5. It's 5 years.
Dr. Richmond, please pick up line 4. Dr. Richmond.
Excuse me.
Line 4.
This is your first visit, isn't it?
We've been on the waiting list since last August.
Well, Meyerling really is the best. I prefer a female OBGYN, but his success rate with infertility is close to 100%. I'm sure everything will work out for you.
Are you one of his patients?
No, actually, I'm waiting for a friend. In fact, she and I are starting our own birthing class.
Life works. Is this sort of like Lamaze?
Oh, it's beyond Lamaze. Purely self-actuated, untainted by the male perspective. Oh, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Anyway, I hope you'll give me a call when the time comes.
Connie,
How'd it go?
everything's great. He even said I was radiant.
Good luck.
Oh, and he said the rashes are completely normal. He gave me some cream.
Cute couple.
The doctor will see you now.
Hi. You must be the Marshalls. I'm Dr. Meyerling. Come on back. It's Virginia and Brad, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Come in.
We're so glad you decided to see us, Doctor. You know, we've been through everything, from thermometers to hormone treatment. We were almost ready to try voodoo.
I apologize for the waiting list. I hate having to do that. So, who recommended me to you?
Jeff DeWitt. He's a partner at my law firm. Well, it's not mine. I mean, I'm just an associate.
Yes, the DeWitts, a highly motivated couple. The little girl must be 2 years old by now.
That's right. They're so thrilled with her. And you know, she's so bright.
So, let's get you going, shall we? The first step, Mr. Marshall, is to take a sample from you for testing.
Of course. Oh, you mean now?
Oh, I hope you're in the mood.
Mr. Marshall, if you could come with me.
Wish me luck.
You know, I don't usually take cases like yours.
That bad, huh?
No, women who are married to lawyers. I see that you're a writer.
Uh-huh.
Anything I might have read?
I doubt it. I write children's books.
Do children still read?
Well, there are a dozen or so left that don't have MTV.
Oh, here. And just let me know when you're done, okay?
Malformed fallopian tubes, scarred uterine tissue. 2 miscarriages.
I've been told that the only way I can have children is to adopt.
Nonsense. Your case is trickier than some, but I don't anticipate any difficulty.
I'm very surprised to hear that, Dr. Marling. I'm sorry if I sound dubious, but I have been told that it was hopeless.
Strike that word from your vocabulary. The technology of in vitro pregnancy has progressed so rapidly that today almost anything is possible.
You don't know how much I want to believe you.
Then believe. You deserve to have a child, and you will. Simple as that.
Isabel's the perfect nanny. So good with Alicia. She's Spanish, you know. From Spain, not Mexico.
Well, how did it go with Richard? Dr. Meyerling?
Oh, fine. I'm going in for tests next week.
He's a doll, isn't he?
You know, after Bobby, well, we love him dearly, but we were both a little nervous about having another child. And then Richard helped bring Alicia into the world.
When we took her to Disney World, you know the Hall of Presidents? She actually picked out Eisenhower.
What? She's 2.
She's a miracle. Jeff, Cindy?
Oh, no. It's a fine wine, though.
For a year with so much rain. How's the book going, Virginia? Still with the same publisher? You can do better.
You've always been good to me.
Never put you on the map.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the smoke bothering you?
No. Of course, you're going to have to give that up when you're...
Of course.
And have you thought about what you're going to do about the cat?
What do you mean?
Well, it's bad to have a cat around pregnant women and babies. Their stools carry disease.
Fine. Brad can deal with a litter box.
I have got a great idea. Chuck Martinez, producer of AM Live, he's a client of mine. He owes me one.
She'd make a perfect guest.
Could lead to bigger and better things.
Wait a minute. A talk show?
Everybody needs publicity, Virginia. Stop hiding your light under a bushel.
Virginia looks good.
Yes. She seems well. No problems these days?
Oh, is that apple? Did you bake it yourself?
No.
Of course. Who has the time?
Thank you so much for coming. We'll have to do it again soon.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is that you, Brad? I've forgotten the sound of your voice.
Look, you have to see them, what, once every 6 months? I have to work with that guy every day. They mean well in their own obnoxious way. You know, Jeff really will get you on that TV show.
Oh, I know. And it probably really will help my career. That only makes it worse.
How so?
I wish they'd stop doing things for us and just let me hate them. And if I heard one more word about their precious Alicia tonight, I would have spit out.
Give him a break. I mean, Jesus, that kid Bobby's mentally retarded. Just imagine what that's like. I mean, now they got this little girl who's some kind of genius. Of course, they're going to talk about her all the time.
Is that going to happen to us? Are we going to be one of those horrible couples that keeps flashing photos of their kids to total strangers?
Endless stories of babies' first poop.
Bronzing diapers. Oh. Now, isn't he the most adorable snookums in the whole wide world?
Good.
He's got your whiskers. Do you realize that's the first time in months we've made love without consulting a chart?
I know.
What's he gonna be like?
Ooh, a baby? He's gonna be perfect.
What if he's not? What if there's something wrong? I mean, we could have a baby like Bobby, or one born with half a heart. What then?
What do you mean? We couldn't give him back. We didn't love him.
What if he turns out like me? These things can be
Well,
inherited.
Virginia, when are you gonna stop worrying about
True. My mother is held together with Scotch tape and Valium. And me, without my pill...
once in a while. Big deal. This doesn't make you some genetic deficient.
I don't know. You know, now that this really seems like it might happen, I'm starting...
Cold feet, huh?
Never been under the knife before.
There's nothing to it. You can do it in your sleep. And while you're getting your beauty rest, we shall enter the ovary, select a ripe egg from the follicle, fertilize it, and slip it back into the uterus where it belongs. After that, of course, you have to do all the work.
Well, I guess I'm ready.
Please count backwards from 100.
99, 98, 97, 96, 95.
optimistic. Yes. But I think it would be best if we just this.
No, please don't. Stop it. No.
Virginia. Honey.
What happened?
The doctor thinks it worked. We're gonna have a baby.
I'm gonna be a mother.
Uh-huh.
Very good. Remember, everyone, this is the most beautiful experience a woman can have.
Now let's get back to the breathing. In. Yes. Deeper. Now let it all out.
No, I didn't believe you. This has to be a joyous, total scream.
Let's try it again. Squatting. In. Good. In.
I'm not very good at screaming.
Neither have I, but believe me, you'll scream. Imagine passing a bowling ball through your nostril.
Beth, that's exactly the sort of male imaging we're trying to avoid here.
Let's try it again. On all fours. Slowly. Take it all in.
You know, I mentioned this class to Dr. Meyerling. Oh, are you a patient of his, too? Sure, that's where they drum up all their business.
Stop talking and scream!
Okay, everyone, great. Sit and relax. Connie,
This is a kit to help you prepare for the changes ahead.
how many of you have been getting heartburn? Constipation? Has anyone's navel popped yet? Mine has.
Placenta recipes?
Oh, it helps you bond with the baby. And delicious, too. Well, that's something to help you focus your energy into the child.
Oh, come on.
Beth, LifeWorks believes in homeopathic, a holistic approach to natural birthing.
When do I get my husband involved?
Well, we just feel that outsiders tend to inhibit communion with the person growing inside of you. And men do tend to become so jealous.
Unlike turkey basters. Well, thank you very much for this little intro lesson.
Wait, Beth, wait, please don't leave. No, I think I'll just stick with Jane Fonda.
Gloria, it's okay, let her go. We can do without the negative energy.
You know, I talked to Dr. Meyerling. He said you two don't really have any formal training or accreditation.
Well, he would. See, those are masculine authority concepts. I wish you wouldn't be so afraid to embrace your own gender.
Suck my dick.
Morning.
Good morning.
God, you look beautiful. You know, it's true what they say. You're glowing. Virginia? Honey? Honey, are you all right?
Oh, yeah. Swell.
UPS was just here. I think it's from your mother. You've never the faintest idea of how to use those things?
The joy of knitting.
She thinks of everything, doesn't she? She is really with it.
Oh, honey. She's coming to visit. I know, but come on. She is my mother. She's already bought the ticket.
When?
Not until the last week in October. The Super Saver Special.
Maybe we can move by then. I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot. I've got to be in New York that week. What a shame.
How convenient.
I'm serious. It's when the big merger goes down.
Uh-huh. Well, you can see her when you get back. She'll be here for a while.
How is that stuff?
Vile. But Meyerling says the extra protein is important.
Whoa, $5 a pop? This is where he makes all the money. So what's on for today?
I have a checkup this morning, then I'm going to meet Chuck Martinez, producer of AM Live.
You sound thrilled. Are you all right? You look a little down.
I'm fine. See you tonight.
Well, everything seems to be in place. You can get dressed now. Any problems?
No. Oh, a little morning sickness. Oh, there is something I wanted to ask you about. I used to take these, pills. Not in a long time, but...
What kind of pills? These are very powerful antidepressant.
I know. I was thinking of getting the prescription refilled. Is it safe?
You do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was just wondering.
May I ask when you started to take these?
3 years ago, I had, I guess, what you call a nervous breakdown. Brad was studying all the time, law school. We were broke. Then my father died. Another miscarriage. I had to spend some time in the hospital.
How long?
A month. They called it paranoid depression. My mother's had problems, too. She's always been pretty unstable, and she's an alcoholic. But at one...
Virginia, if you're worrying about the baby, don't. There's no madness in your blood. This is not a gothic novel. There's nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Dr. Meyerling.
So you'll be following the travelogue spot. Sally will start by plugging the book. What is it? The magic pillow?
Window. The magic window.
It's a cute title. I didn't have a chance to read it, but...
Well, it's about a little girl who's very unhappy. Her dreams take her to this fantasy world.
Princes, fairies, things like that?
Now, I was trying to take this book in a more serious direction. It deals a lot with children's fears. You know, death, evil people, bottomless pits.
You don't make it sound too dark.
Oh, no. The point is that she triumphs over all of this. When she wakes up, she realizes that her own life is okay after all.
Her whole life is completely beautiful. Keep it upbeat.
Well, kids are a lot smarter than you think. I try not to lie to them.
Well, our audience is mostly housewives and mothers. They buy the books for the kids. You hook them and you can triple your sales by next week.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. We'll have a top drawer publisher in no time. We'll make it happen. You know, Jeff DeWitt really built you up. I hope you're ready for this.
Oh, don't worry. I'm ready. I would never want to let Jeff down.
He's a great guy, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. The best.
Have you met that little girl? Beautiful kid and so bright.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about her.
When are the lights out?
Isabel!
Must be the circuit breaker.
Isabel! Isabel, where are you? Bobby? Alicia? Isabel!
Down city? Maybe they went out.
No fue mi culpa. No fue mi culpa.
In English. Speak English.
The baby. The baby.
Oh my God, what happened to the baby?
No, por favor. Not me. The baby. The baby.
Baby!
Go ahead. Tell me I'm glowing. Jesus! Don't do that.
I'm sorry. What is that? Some kind of rash?
It's nothing.
You know, computers generate PCBs. I mean, that may not be good for the baby.
Oh, for Christ's sake! I've given up smoking and drinking. Now you want me to give up writing? What am I, a goddamn incubator?
Just a suggestion.
No, I'm sorry. You're right. I'll dig out the typewriter. I don't know how you can put up with me.
That's easy. I love you. That really hurts. Look, maybe this isn't such a good idea. I mean, I'm not really sure that it's safe, is it?
Fuck you.
Virginia? Honey? Virginia?
Honey? Your moodiness is completely normal, as is the rash. You know, sometimes a woman's body, the immune system, well, it just goes haywire. It takes a while to adjust.
It's just so much stranger than I ever imagined, having this thing growing inside of me.
It's not a thing, Virginia. It's your own flesh and blood. But it is a new life. Think of that. What an exciting prospect. You're carrying the future. Now, this is for the rash. Apply the cream in the morning, keep it covered, and I think it'll recede in time. And I want you to listen to this tape. Think you'll find it calming.
New age music?
Well, it's designed to induce alpha waves, like biofeedback. And I know, I used to think that stuff was BS too, but it's been a great help to some high blood pressure patients. Also, special bonus gift. It's a mood elevator. Very mild. Take one every 6 hours during the day.
Thank you. I've always wanted a child. I don't know why I'm reacting like this. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing it.
Key is to relax. Stop fighting it. Let it happen. We'll take care of you.
Wouldn't it be better if you cooked it a little first?
No, it's fine like this.
Junior, you sure you're going to be all right?
You're only going to New York for a couple of days. I'm a big girl. A very big girl.
Here. So, what's on the agenda?
I'm going to try and write for a change. And I'm going to pick Mom up at the airport tomorrow, and we're going to go to the studio together.
There's my cab. Ketchup.
Bye.
Break a leg.
Hello?
Virginia Marshall?
Yes?
This is Beth Sanders from the LifeWorks class.
Oh, hi, Beth.
Have you been back there? Have you seen the other women?
Oh, no, I just went to the one class. How are you doing?
Virginia, I have to talk to somebody about... someone who would understand what's going on.
What do you mean?
How's your neck?
Huh? Well, I have a little rash.
You too, huh? Listen, do you know about any of Dr. Meyerling's other patients, like Janet Robinson?
No.
Or Cindy DeWitt?
Yes. Cindy referred Dr. Meyerling to me. God, what she's been through.
Listen, could I meet you for coffee or something right now?
Oh, well, actually...
I'm very tired. Dr. Meyerling gave me these pills.
Don't take them.
What?
It's just that I don't trust him. He's not an ordinary doctor. He's a researcher, a geneticist.
Have you ever heard of the Human Genome Project? I've been to another doctor.
The rash, well, it's not normal. I had an amnio. I get the results tomorrow morning.
Wait. What are you saying? Why did you need an amniocentesis?
How soon can he see you? Tomorrow? I work downtown at the Globe. Could you meet me here at, say, noon?
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hello? Yes, this is she. Do you have the results of my test? No, tell me now. I need to know. chromosomes. What does that mean?
Well, how can you not know? God! Oh, my God! God! Oh! Oh! Stop! Ah! Oh! God!
Hello. Is Beth here?
She hasn't been in today.
Really? I had a lunch date with her.
Well, let me see if she left any messages. And why don't you have a seat? She's in a coma.
It's all right. It's coming. It belongs to you.
Come on, wake up. You lazy cat, come on. You're such a sleepyhead. I know. Where's your little mouse? That'll perk you up. You love your little mouse.
Trying to reach you all day. Listen, everything's fine with me. I'm just starting to get a little worried about you. Give me a call, okay? I love you.
Jenny? Virginia? You here?
Mom.
Did Brad do this?
I don't think so.
Who was it?
No one. I don't know. There's this thing growing inside of me.
Your baby.
It's not my baby.
I'm going to call the doctor.
No! No! Where's the phone? It's okay, Mom. I'm okay. Everything's okay. I was just looking for something.
Are you sure you're okay? Did you cancel your show?
What time is it?
8:30.
I gotta get dressed.
And so the scrappy little nation of Panama has overcome its trial by fire to become one of the vacation bargains of the Caribbean. We'll be right back after these words.
We're clear.
That stupid bitch, where the hell is she?
Relax, Sally. She's in makeup.
She's on in 60 seconds.
48.
Almost there. Good luck. You look wonderful. Hello.
Hi, just take a seat.
Cutting it kind of close, aren't we? So you got it straight with Chuck, right? We start with your book, and then we move on to how you juggle career and family.
10 seconds. 9.
Anything specific you want me to ask you about?
The babies.
Oh, you having twins?
2. 1. We're on.
Welcome back. And with us today is the author of many popular and charming children's books, including this most recent work, The Magic Window, Virginia Marshall. Thank you for coming, Virginia. Now, let's talk about this latest book, The Magic Window. Now, it's a somewhat more challenging story than the ones you've written before, isn't that so?
I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about that.
Well, we'll come back to it. I think everybody here can see that you're expecting a child of your own, Virginia. Your first, am I correct?
God, it's a nightmare.
Yes, well, you know, when I was expecting, it was a nightmare, too. I mean, all the things they say about
There's
pickles
something
and ice
wrong
cream.
with the children.
Sally.
I'll never forget my favorite children's book. It was by Dr. Seuss. The Sleepers, I believe it was.
They're doing something to the children. They're changing them. They don't belong to us anymore.
She's a schizo. Cut to a commercial.
This is not my baby. I don't know what it is, but it is not mine. They're using us. They're using our bodies. They're eating us alive. Oh, Jenny! Jenny! Somebody call a doctor!
Try to stay calm, Virginia. I assure you, rupture of the navel is common during pregnancy. Nothing to worry about. We'll take good care of you.
How is she?
Oh, she'll be fine. Thank you for bringing her here. You did exactly the right thing. I'd like to keep her under observation for a little while.
How long?
That depends. She just needs some rest. I'll keep an eye on her. You know, I'm very fond of Virginia.
Beth? Oh, no. Beth. You're so hot.
Thank you for calling JDE. Due to the large volume of calls to directory assistance, your call may be delayed. Please stay on the line. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
City and Listing.
LifeWorks. I need the number for LifeWorks.
What city?
I don't know. Near here, downtown.
Business or residence?
Both. Business.
Over the number.
The number is 555-4621.
Hello. Oh, thank God. Connie, this is Virginia
You've
Mark.
reached LifeWorks, the Total Birthing Experience Center. Connie and Gloria can't come to the phone right now, but please talk to us. We'll get right back to you.
Connie, this is Virginia Marshall. I took your class. I need to talk to you. There's something terrible going on. Please, Gloria. No.
You're there, answer. I don't know who else to call. I don't know what's going on.
I can't love you both. The baby needs all my love.
Please, if you're there, answer. I don't know who else to call. I don't know what's going on. Connie? Connie, what's happening?
Help me! Please! Please! Help! Come, please! No!
Who is it?
Hi, does this woman live here?
Yes, of course. This is my daughter, Virginia. What are you doing out?
We found her walking downtown. You know, she shouldn't be out in her condition.
No, yeah. I'll take care of her. Thank you.
Good night now.
What on earth are you doing out of the hospital? What are you doing? You're not, isn't that bad for the baby these days?
I need a cigarette.
What's happening to you?
Look,
Oh, my God.
the baby is doing it. My body is fighting it as if it was a disease. Because it's not human. Meyerling changed it. It's not part of me.
What are you saying?
I have no choice. I have to get rid of it.
No!
I have to get rid of it now before they find me.
No, you can't.
Mother, I need your help.
For once in your life, you've got to be strong.
I need you by my side. Trust me. Believe me.
I have got to do this. But what about Brad? You have to talk to Brad.
I can't. Not until it's over. It's gotta be stopped. It's gotta be stopped now.
I'm very, very sorry. You're obviously in the third trimester.
No, I'm not.
I'm afraid you are. We can't possibly.
You have to.
Please, it's out of the question. It's against the law. What you need at this point is some counseling. These people are really quite good. Do you have a regular doctor we can contact?
Jenny, honey, come on, let's go home. Thank you.
Excuse me, miss.
Who are you?
If you've got $500, maybe I can help you out.
Just sit back and get over before you know it. Jesus Christ. Look at this.
Salt poison?
Yep. Candy apple time.
What? What?
Put her out.
Oh, my God.
Put her out now. God damn it, put her out.
Sorry, hon.
They're using us. They're using our bodies. They're eating us alive. They're doing something to the children. They're changing them. They don't belong to us anymore. This is not my baby.
Virginia, thank God. Oh, God, thank God.
Hello, Brad.
Are you all right? What happened?
We couldn't keep the child, Brad.
Another miscarriage. Then what? What happened? What did you do?
Leave her alone.
I got rid of it.
An abortion. How could you?
It wasn't ours.
You let her do this? My God. I go away for 2 days and you lose your fucking mind? You are incapable of coping with reality. You killed our baby.
Why did you send me to Meyerling?
Because he could give us a baby. I thought that's what we both wanted.
But he did something more to the fetus, didn't he? Tell me the truth, Brad. You were part of it. Jesus Christ, you were part of it. Weren't you?
It was just to make sure that the baby lived. And you could never have had a child otherwise.
What did he do?
I don't know exactly. He modified the sperm. Something about protein synthesis. Making the baby stronger, more viable in the womb. It's worked for a lot of women.
Don't you know what he's doing? He's using us. He doesn't care if we die. If it kills us, it's okay as long as the baby survives. He's changing the genes. He's building some sort of master
rape.
Virginia, stop.
I saw it.
Just stop it. Listen to yourself. It's happening again.
Why didn't you tell me?
Meyerling and I talked about it. About telling you. We just didn't think you were quite ready to deal with it. I didn't want to scare you. How could we have let this happen?
Get away from me.
I can't deal with this. To hell with it. No, to hell with you. It's a good thing you got rid of it. I mean, what kind of mother would you have been anyway? Honey, are you all right? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Brad, help me.
Oh, my God. It's horrible. It's horrible.
I heard screams. Jimmy, what's going on? Get in. Where are we going?
We're going to the doctor's.
Virginia,
Hello, Dr. Meyerling.
so glad you're all right. Baby.
Life's full of surprises.
What did you do to the baby, Virginia?
What did you do to the baby? What did you do to me?
Please don't point that gun at me. It isn't necessary.
Maybe it'll help you to tell the truth for once.
It wasn't supposed to happen like this. We only wanted to make better babies.
You're making monsters.
They're not monsters. They are better, stronger, more intelligent. Still only infants. They don't mean to cause harm. They just don't know what they're doing yet. They are going to replace us, and why not? Look at us. Look at what we've done to this planet. In a few years, they'll come of age.
No.
I'm sorry if I caused you or anyone else to suffer. Thank God that's all over now. We don't need mothers anymore.
Okay. Drive! Drive!
They're taking over. The next generation, they're inheriting the earth. And I can't stop them.
Virginia, I've got to get you some help. No matter what you did, they can't hold you responsible.
I'd tell someone, but I'm paranoid. With a history of mental illness.
They won't put you in jail. I suppose they might put you in a hospital, but you'll get better. I know you would. You did last time. Virginia, I love you. Always remember that.